Okay, I just did a vlog a few minutes ago, but I wanted to do this one really quick because I was looking through my vlogs that I just recently did, and this is concerning the vlog that I did, I think the day before yesterday, the one that said where I've been, and plus the Urban Legends Part 8. Yeah, I'm concerning that. I just wanted to apologize to you guys for that because, I feel like, my girlfriend actually brought it to my attention, and said that, I shouldn't have, brought all that into my vlog, and, that I have a bad habit of doing that when, I'm upset or when I'm angry, that I tend to use my vlog platform as kind of like a venting place to come, and I come on here and I vent about stuff in my life, or, talk about hurtful things in my life, and that I shouldn't do that, that there's certain personal things in my life that I shouldn't bring, onto, YouTube and, or on my platform. And honestly, she's right, even though everything I said was true about what I mentioned about, what my niece did to me, and, how unfair she was, and, that obviously both of their fathers, they have different fathers, their fathers, they have shit fathers, no offense, and they haven't raised either of my nieces, they raised them both the wrong way. It's like, they care more about being their friend than their parent. They haven't taught them respect, obviously, and, right from wrong and everything. And, they play video games with them and everything. And it's just like, the things they do is wrong, but it's not my place to bring any of that out, you know what I mean? Because that's for her father to deal with, that's his child, and her other child, her father, that's his job to deal with her. It's not my place to, discuss like how they should be raised, and, the right from wrong, what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. It's not my place because they're not my children. They're my nieces. And regardless of how they've hurt me, or, the wrongs that they've done to me, this is not the place I should have brought it. I shouldn't have brought any of that onto here. I should have, if I wanted to talk about it, I should have probably called one of my family members, discussed it with one of them, or spoke with my girlfriend about it. But she don't like hearing drama, which I don't blame her. I don't really like being involved in drama either, but it was brought to me. It was something that couldn't be avoided, but I could have avoided bringing it on here to you guys, because you guys honestly don't need to hear the drama in my life either. I try to come on here to do fun, positive vlogs, and I feel like I strayed from that, like from the vlogs I used to do, like helping people get through tramadol addiction, to doing box openings, to doing fun, like making Play-Doh, a bit like vlogs, and, making Hannah Montana hot cocoa, and, doing like different eclectic vlogs. And then suddenly, like, my channel has become like a place for me to vent, and this is not the place. I don't feel like this is the place for me to be doing that. So I do apologize to you guys, because I know a lot of you have your own stress in your life and your own drama in your life, and you don't need to be coming on here and listening to other people's drama. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm not all about drama myself. I'm more of a positive person. I can't deal with drama. It upsets me, it hurts me, but this is not the place that I should bring it. I should keep it private and personal, involving people in my personal life, and, talk with them about it. Not put this all up on you guys, you know, because none of you deserve it. So this is basically just an apology vlog to all of you, and that, you know, that stuff like that is not going to be happening on here anymore. That's going to be kept personal. You know, my vlogs, I'm going to try to tend to make more fun and you know, enjoyable for you guys to watch. You know, that's really what I want to do and what I care about the most, you know. So I just wanted to make this video really quick and just to apologize to you guys for that. Thank you, Jared. That means the world to me. I don't think I've ever heard anybody tell me that. They're glad I was created on this earth. It's a better place with me in it. Well, peace and love to you too. I mean, that means the world to me. It really does. Thank you for that. You just made my day. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here to tell you guys that really quick, you know. Because my girlfriend brought that to my attention yesterday. And, you know, after really considering it and thinking about it, I was going to delete the video. I really was. I was going to take it down. I had thought about taking it down. But I was like, there was already like so many views on it. There was already like 196 views. So I was like, what's the point of taking it down now when practically everybody's already seen it? And then I would have had to do Urban Legends Part 8 all over again. You know, and I really didn't want to have to read it all over again, because I don't like repeating stuff that I've already done. It's just annoying. So I just figured I would leave it there and just move on from it, and, you know, go on to, you know, Urban Legends Part 9, you know. So, and that was about it. And right Inatric was, I don't know what your name is. I don't know. What are you? Raven. Okay, I don't know what you must be high. Anyway, I would love to have some of whatever you're on, Raven, honestly. And, hi, Semboy from Malaysia. Nice talking to you. Actually, I enjoy talking to all you guys. Even the spammers that come in here. I love all of y'all. Yous are entertaining. Yous are fun to talk to. Hello, Lyric. How are you doing today? It is morning, if you guys would like to know. It is actually 9:51. It is not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. I still feel like I'm half tired. I need some caffeine to wake me up. No, I don't even know what the hell that is. I would have to look that up. I mean, usually I know a lot of medical terms and stuff, but I don't have no idea what that is. I mean, I've heard of it, but I just can't remember what it is. Hypoparathyroidism? I come from Brooklyn, actually, but I moved like about 6 times already, Semboy. So it's just like, it has been aggravating, you know, having to move like 6 times. I mean, yeah, I would be so nice to just like be able to like stay in one place, you know, and not have to keep moving around so much. You know what I mean? Like, I would just love to call one place my permanent home and be able to like stay there and be happy until it's my day to die. You know what I mean? Because it is a pain in the ass to keep moving. How's my neck? I don't get that, mighty one. Riley? I'm not being mean. Who am I being mean to? Oh, it's okay, Riley. I mean, like I said, people that are mean, obviously, they got issues in their lives, which, I'm not going to hold that against them. I mean, usually if people are mean against other people is because they got issues in their own lives, which, all I can do is just pray for them. I'm not going to argue back with them because I just don't feel the need to argue with anybody. I've been made fun of and bullied my whole life. So, like now, when people say trash me or trash talk me, it just rolls off my shoulder. I really don't care. So anybody can say what they want to me. Oh, well, no, I don't have whatever that pituitaryism. Like I said, I've heard of it. I can't remember what it is, but no, I do not have that. If you need to know, I mean, if I need to get a little personal about my life, I was born with a bone disease. Okay, that's what I have. If you really needed to know that, which I don't see why you would really need to know that, but now you got your answer. Which causes me basically to get arthritis all throughout my body. So, and it eats away at my bones. Yeah, so kind of like cancer, except it's more slow progressing. That's how arthritis works. So, that's it is what it is. But I'm still trying to be positive and happy every single day that I'm up. It is. It can be very painful, but and I had a doctor that did surgery on me about 3 years ago on my one leg, and he did something wrong that caused me to have permanent nerve damage down the whole right side of my leg, like my whole right leg down the right side, even the top of my foot. Like how when your foot falls asleep and you get those like tingly like needle feeling and stuff that hurts. Like if you sit on one of your legs for a long time and it falls asleep. Yeah, I get that pain all the time. It's like there nonstop and it never goes away. It's like you having that, but except you have it all the time. Like when you get up and, stretch your leg out, it goes away for you. But me, it doesn't go away. It's there all the time, every day, 24 hours a day. But thankfully, I do have medication for it. Medication that is not 100% effective. I know it's not going to fully take that pain away, but it dulls it for me enough to where I'm able to get around and, do things that I need to do, in my daily life. So, I still take everything in a positive sense, since I have God in my life, I take everything in stride. I always try to be positive in every bad situation. I'm not a hateful person. I don't like drama. I don't care if people make fun of me. They've been doing it my whole life, since I was as far back as I can remember. You know what I mean? I mean, since I was born with it, I've always been made fun of or bullied. I'm 49 years old now, so it's to the point where I've heard so many different things that nasty stuff people have said to me over the years that there's nothing else anybody could say hurtful to me that's gonna bother me, at this point in my life, so it just rolls off my shoulder, I'm just like, okay, whatever, well, obviously, you got issues in your life, so I'll pray for you, and that's all I can do. I mean, if they want to talk about their problems, and they want to be a better person, I'm all for it. I'll listen, I'll be open about it, and that's pretty much it. That's how I roll. But believe me, I didn't take it personal or anything or offensive, so we're all good. It's all cool, Lyric, don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, I didn't take it personally, so you're fine. And and the bad thing is about, like, if anybody has ever gotten a broken bone, like, let's say somebody's a skateboarder, or like they do some kind of active sport and they've broken their arm or their wrist or their leg at some point in life. Once you break a bone, you automatically get arthritis. And once you get arthritis, it's going to keep spreading throughout your body. You're pretty much fucked too. So, and a lot of people don't know that. They don't realize that. That now it's basically like, once you got arthritis, it's pretty much like, almost like you also got slow cancer. That's spreading throughout your body too. Except mine is far more advanced than yours is. That's the only difference. Oh, it's cool. Like I said, Lyric, don't worry about it. It's I didn't take it as anything offensive. It didn't bother me. So we're all good. It's all good. I mean, I've never watched that movie. I mean, I'm into like a lot of horror movies, which is funny because I'm a Christian and I love horror movies and stuff. And like Stephen King, he's my favorite. And, but also like Wes Craven and, like stuff like Nightmare on Elm Street. And, I mean, that's my all-time favorite. Nightmare on Elm Street, I mean, that and Michael Myers and Jason. I mean, those are my three ultimate, like, my dudes. I was like, I wish they would have did a movie where they, because I know when they did Freddy vs. Jason, I wish they did like Freddy vs. Jason versus Michael. Like, I would have loved to see how that went, because since Jason and Michael do not talk, like they never speak, like I would love to see how their fighting interaction would have went, like all three of them together. Yeah, I love it. What can I say? I mean, I don't watch movies like with demons and like devils in it and stuff like that. Those type of horror stuff I don't watch. But like, like I said, stuff like Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger and Chucky and Jason and all that kind of stuff, like vampire movies and yeah, like all old school stuff. I mean, well, you gotta consider I'm 49, so my era was the 80s and the 90s. So that's pretty much around the time that all of that started going on. I mean, in my opinion, that's around the time that all the best ultimate movies were coming out, like Aliens and Predator and like all that shit was coming out during that time. Like some of the best movies ever, like Godfather and Scarface, and I mean, like all of that. That was like all the ultimate movies that were coming out during that time. You know what I mean? And like Goodfellas and everything. I mean, like those were the best movies. Yeah, they're all the classics. I love all of them. And The Wishmaster, and like that was some crazy shit right there too. I mean, and The Creep Show, I loved The Creep Show. The Evil Dead, I loved that, Yeah, and like the way they did the new, no offense, I mean, when they did the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, the guy they had play Freddy Krueger, I mean, his like face, his prosthetics for his face, I mean, it was horrible. Like the nose was wrong, the eyes were wrong. I mean, it just did not look like him at all. And I just couldn't get into it. I was like, that does not look like Freddy Krueger. I'm sorry. He does not look scary enough. I mean, Robert Englund, there cannot be another Robert Englund. Like, no way. And I think he just retired from that shit because, I mean, there was like, I think 6 Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, and he literally said, I think, if I remember correctly, he said the prosthetics for that burn makeup they did on his face. It literally took like 4 hours for them to make up his face. And imagine sitting in a chair, like a director's chair, one of the makeup chairs for like 4 hours. Every time he had to do a movie and shit. And then they had to touch it up and all that. Like, there's no way I could sit still for 4 hours. Like, I would be like, hold up. I need a break for a while, like, do like an hour at a time. Like, I'll sit there for an hour and then like, let me walk around a little bit, and then I'll come back. But like, I was like 4 hours. I was like, are you shitting me? Because I thought they had like pieces. They were like in pieces, and then they just like stuck them to his face, But no, they had to redo the makeup every single time, because as the Freddy movies went on, the burns on his face seemed to change. Like in part 2, that drifted off into a different direction. Like how Jesse, the kid, became Freddy. It was mostly the kid. Freddy wasn't seen in it that often, and they had to make him different because of that, the part of his brain that was showing and stuff. So, like every single one they did, they had to redo the makeup on his face for that, and then there's like the part of his chest in part 3, I think it was, or part 4, when he ripped his shirt open and all the little heads were popping out. I mean, yeah, all of that shit, like 4 hours, I was like, hell no. Yeah, and there's been a lot of remakes that I honestly, I don't even know if I even like any of them. To be honest with you, I really don't. So yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, they've done horrible jobs. I mean, I think what's gonna be good though is I've seen previews of Alien Romulus. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that yet. That actually looks like it's gonna be a good one. Cause some of the Alien movies I didn't care for too much. Some of them were good, but Alien Romulus looks like it's gonna be a really good one. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing that. Exactly. Like, a lot of people don't realize how much time it takes to do all that stuff, Like sitting there putting all that makeup on for hours and then, acting for all these other, like, it literally takes like days and shit. I mean, they would work from in the day, like early in the morning, like late into the nighttime, and they had to use lights, like these huge lights to make it look like daytime, even when they were filming at night, I mean, it was crazy. But yeah, this was actually just supposed to be an apology video about my vlog from the other day. But I will come back for you guys if you just want to chat about movies and stuff and just talk about any bullshit or whatever. Just give me a second to grab some coffee or a can of Coke. Mostly it's going to be a can of Coke because I need some caffeine to wake my ass up. So I will be back, you guys. Like I said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Anytime you want to be notified of a new video, hit that post notification bell down below in the corner. Till next time, you guys. Love all of y'all. God bless. Peace. I'll be back.